What's up, guys? Welcome back to Nightly Crypto. I'm Nightly, and today we're talking about HEX. So whether you're part of the HEX community, part of the WISE community, or you're just outside and finding my video for the first time, I was a big believer in HEX. I loved HEX. I invested quite a lot of money in HEX. I made a lot of money in HEX. From the very start, I said that one of the biggest issues I see with the system is that it's controlled a lot by Richard, and there's a possibility of recycling. And so as soon as I was able to confirm that the recycling was happening, I pulled out of HEX. And I'm sure people can still make money with it, but it's just not a system I want to be part of, especially considering that the rug could be pulled and exit scammed immediately. But the reason I'm doing these videos because I'm not just trying to spread FUD right now, because I am actually trying to raise awareness, because there's people that are being duped, and while everybody else was just either trying to be oblivious and just hope for the best, or trying to sweep it under the rug, they're knowing that the recycling was happening and just wanting to sweep it under the rug so hopefully they can just ride the wave and somebody else will be the greater fool. I'm trying to do the honorable thing. I'm trying to do the honest thing. I'm doing the unpopular thing by raising awareness. So because I'm doing that and putting this effort into to show you guys what's really going on, I'd appreciate it if you smash that like button. Now, of course, the dislikes help me too, because everything is engagement and YouTube likes controversy. But of course, likes help me a lot more, so I'd appreciate it if you smash the like button. I work hard to bring the videos to you, so I just appreciate it. So here's the reason I'm doing this right here. Hello everyone, last video finally convinced me to check this out for real. Hope you all are staying healthy and safe out there, unlike my crypto bags at the moment. We just passed over 200 members in the WISE chat, and I haven't even started recruiting YouTubers yet. This is just residual people off the videos that I'm making. So if I'm making only videos that are getting less than 1,000 views right now, imagine what's going to happen when I have an army of YouTubers who have joined, who have tens of thousands of views per video. It's going to be absolutely insane. And if I can just raise awareness and save just a couple people from being duped and losing money, I know it doesn't look like you're going to lose money with HEX right now, but I'm going to explain to you why in this video. All right, so let's go over to the HEX recycling chart. And by the way, this information, the reason I'm able to create this chart with red showing how much ETH is recycled on each day of the adoption amplifier, the blue being the organic ETH that's not the recycled ETH. The reason I'm able to create this is because of the chain analysis going from the adoption amplifier to the 1337 LEET addresses, to the 3-bit addresses, to the 9 addresses, to prep to put it in the adoption amplifier into the adoption amplifier. This is a straight line. There is no guesswork involved here. It is literally what is happening and what can be confirmed. Now, so while the chain analysis can be confirmed about the recycling, of course we can't prove it's Richard, but let's be real here, it absolutely is Richard. Even though that's my opinion, I mean, I challenge anybody else to tell me who else it could be that is doing that, because it's just ridiculous that somebody would spend that amount of money. Well, first of all, they have to be in control of the Fletch address, so they have to be in control of the Fletch address. They have to, have all this interest in HEX. I mean, it's just blatantly obvious. But what's going to happen when the adoption amplifier ends? Because in 240 days, the adoption amplifier ends, and all this Ethereum that is being used twice, or maybe even 3 times, used over and over again, that you're not going to be able to do that anymore. It's got to be real money at this point. And so right now we're 240 days out. We're not even halfway through the adoption amplifier, and the price is being pumped up to 50 million. Technically, you can't really get 50 million off if you needed to cash out 50 million. Not even close. You're not even going to get 5 million out. But technically, on paper, it's 50 million. Once that ends, you're not gonna, you're not going to be able to put 95%, you're not going to be able to prop up that price 95% anymore. And just, by the way, just some statistics for you. Lately, in the last week, the adoption amplifier has been diluted by this recycling by 90 to 96%. And overall dilution, like from day one to now, is over 75%. So what that means is after the adoption amplifier ends, and when you have all this hex coming due, and I'm talking like somewhere between 50 billion and 100 billion hex coming due, whether it's stakes being ended or just people that have it right now in their wallets, not staked. 50 billion. So there's 500 million every single day on the adoption amplifier, and within a couple weeks, at least 50 billion supply is going to come due, be available. And that is from people stake sending with interest, with the big payday. That's a lot of hex that is going to be liquid, not to mention people who can end stake for very little penalty as well. So there's going to be a massive increase in supply, or excuse me, in liquidity, which is like true supply, and there is going to be a 75 to 95% decrease in demand because this dilution cannot continue. The only way for this to continue and for the price to stay the same would be if 75 to 95% of that value got bought up on Uniswap. Now think about it, guys. Think about it. Right now the market cap's 50 million. Does Richard Hart or whoever this mysterious whale is, do they have 40 to 45 million to buy up? And that's just right now. In 240 days, if the price keeps going up, do they have 100 million? Do they have $200 million that they're willing to? And by the way, this would not be in their best interest to buy up that price. Not at all. They would be losing money. They're basically giving it to the people who are trying to cash out. So do you think that Richard Hart or whoever else is willing to facilitate your cashing out as all his Ethereum gets drained? I really don't know about that. And the thing is, I'm just not willing to participate in a system like that because I want a system that is actually decentralized and that is not controlled by one person. I mean, this is worse than a bank. At least a bank has got, you can like they can get prosecuted and thrown in jail if they commit fraud. Here, like maybe nobody's even going to get thrown in jail for committing this fraud. So I mean, I'm just not interested in the system. That doesn't mean people can't make money, well, at least until the big payday. After the big payday, good luck trying to make money after that. But until the big payday, sure, you can still make money with it. And I know the price chart is looking really good right now, and some people are cashing out and making money. Great. I'm not going to do it because this system is fraudulent, and me cashing out, I'm cashing out on other people's money. And everybody else that's cashing out, you're just hoping somebody else is going to be the greater fool. And I'm just not willing to do that. I'm the only one standing here doing the unpopular thing while the hex price is going up, explaining to you what is actually going on. So if you appreciate that, and if you appreciate the information and you want it to continue, please like the video. Smash that like button. I'd really appreciate it. So that's all for now, guys. Check out Wise Token. Wise Token, it doesn't have an origin address, doesn't have this control. It is not controlled by anybody except for the people that buy into it. It's a truly trustless system. It's got a better referral program, and we're going to reach a bigger audience. I'm really excited about it. I hope you are too. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.